Garden Girl here. Welcome back to my channel. So I know I haven't posted in a while, guys, but it's been a lot going on. Some of you may or may not know, but I have been struggling with postpartum depression, and so kind of been going through some things emotionally lately, and I just really haven't felt like filming. For a while I was posting like just general posts on YouTube and Instagram, pictures of my garden and things and such, but I just honestly have not felt like being on camera. I hope you guys can hear me. I think somebody's doing some yard work a couple of doors down, so that's what that noise is in the background, and I don't have my earpiece in, so just praying that this comes out good. But baby girl got her first set of vaccinations yesterday, so last night was really rough. I had to call out from work because she was going through it. She had a fever, her legs were really sore, so she was just really fussy and just did not want to be put down, which is understandable. I mean, what baby would want to be put down when they're in that kind of pain? But she's doing a lot better today. Still tells she's not quite herself, but she doesn't have a fever anymore, so I'm going to go back to work tonight. So, yeah, there's that. But I did want to do a quick update and let you guys know what's going on in the garden. So I'm going to turn this camera around and show you. Okay, so over here my cucumbers are doing really good. I've got this big chunky guy right here. He's a little funny looking, but I like him. And then back there in the back I have a big guy. I think I'm gonna pluck him off today, and probably this big fat one too, because I've got some little guys that are growing on here. There's one right here, and then there's one right here. I don't know if you can see if I can get it into focus really quick. Yeah, the camera's not focusing. And then I have some that are growing back there on the back too. You can't really see them from here. But definitely growth going on. So I'm probably going to pick these big guys off so that they won't take so much energy from the other ones. And maybe we can get them to grow a little bit quicker. I do get strawberries in here. Like, I've got one strawberry right here. But again, I've said this in previous videos, the problem with the strawberries is that the squirrels eat them before I get a chance to. So my strawberries are kind of just there to look pretty, which is fine with me, because next year I'm gonna plant way more strawberries, so hopefully I will get to enjoy the fruits of my labor. My mint, I think it's about time to go ahead and harvest a ton of this. My mom and my stepdad did say that they did want some of my mint, so I'm going to harvest that this week, and I'm going to give some of that to them because I got so much mint. It's just growing all over the side of the porch here. My dill is just about ready to be harvested, the seeds. They're drying out real nice. Once they're dried up, I'm going to pluck them off and save them for next year. Parsley, as usual, is looking beautiful. And y'all, look at these peppers, these peppers. Look at this big guy. Oh my gosh, he's about the size of my hand. He's so huge. That's one thing that I struggle with. I'm never really sure when it's time to harvest things and pluck them off. But we're going to figure this out. And I got a ton more flowers growing on this one. And my red bell pepper plant is finally getting some flowers, so we can expect some of those guys to be popping up pretty soon. So that's very exciting. My tomato plant is finally getting some more tomatoes. Yay, hooray for tomatoes. And hopefully I'll actually get to eat some of them before the squirrels steal them this time. My basil, as always, is looking beautiful. The basil and the mint that I plucked off probably about a week or so ago has dried up really nicely in the house. And look at my lovely zinnias. So pretty. It's so pretty. Alright, and then I've got my little marigold over there. The rest of my marigolds don't have any flowers yet, but they'll get there. Now, my string beans, they are producing slowly but surely. But when I came out here this morning, this guy right here had flopped over because of lack of support. So I put another plastic knife in here and I kind of rigged him up a little bit so that he's not flopping over, because we don't want to lose this guy. We don't want to do that. And then I went and I created another support for these two guys over here because they were starting to slump over as well. And I wanted to prevent that from happening. So I rigged up a little support here for them. And these are my cayenne pepper plants, which are starting to produce some flowers right here. So we will start to see some peppers popping up on these guys pretty soon. I'm very excited about it. And I don't remember what I planted down here. I'm gonna check, but it continues to grow, whatever it is. I mean, the squirrels just keep coming in here and digging, but it keeps growing out. And I'm curious to see what's gonna happen with that. What is this that I planted in here? This is, can I read that label? I can't pronounce it. It's some kind of flower. I don't remember what I planted. It was some kind of flower though. But it keeps sprouting up. Keeps sprouting up just as nice as you please. So it's basically it, guys. It's basically what I got going on in the garden right now. At the moment, I am starting to plan out what I want to grow in the fall. I definitely want to put a couple of more totes out here and some grow bags. I've got room. I'm going to put some grow bags. I definitely want to do potatoes. I know I want to do potatoes and carrots. And I know that I want to do cabbage and kale. And it was another leafy green that I wanted to do. But those are really hardy vegetables that do really good in cold weather. And from what I understand, fall gardening is much easier than spring and summer gardening because there's less pests to have to deal with those types of crops. So looking forward to that, excited about that. I'm about to go inside and drink my mother's milk tea that I got off Amazon. I heard that that is good for milk production because I have noticed that since I've gone back to work that my milk production has gone down significantly. So I spoke with the doctor and he made some suggestions, and he's not the only one. I've had a lot of people recommending mother's milk tea to me for my milk supply. So I started drinking that last night. I'm going to have a cup right now, and I'm going to have some oatmeal because I've been told oatmeal is good for breast milk production as well. So that's basically it, guys. I'm really tired from taking care of the baby last night. So I'm going to go inside and I'm going to have my tea and my oatmeal. And thanks again for watching, for subscribing. Don't forget to comment down below. And I will catch you guys later. Until next time, happy planting.